Good Sunday morning from US 1, about 7 miles south of Florida City, Florida. As you just saw, a little over 120 miles to Key West. Plan today is to ride to Islamorada, spend the night there, ride on to I think it's Big Sky Key tomorrow. Spend the night there. I tell you, I don't see a vehicle for 2 miles and I start videoing and everything passes me. Unbelievable. Give me a second for all this to clear. Anyway, be in Key West, Lord willing, on Tuesday, which will be 3 weeks from the day I started. I don't have an exact mileage count yet. I'll get that. Well, it's going to be an approximation because my route through North Carolina until I got to the Greenway in Fayetteville was pieced together from experience and Google Maps. So, but I'll let everybody know. I wanted to spend as much time as possible on the Keys, not feel rushed. It was only 140 miles from the hotel. Could have done it in 2 days, but I chose 3 just to force myself to relax and enjoy the trip a little more. So, here we go. Alright, once I get up and over this bridge, I will be on the Keys. The Keys, if you can see them, right over there. Alright, let me see what kind of view I have from the top of the bridge. Alright, I am officially in Key Largo. There it is. 2 significant things. 1, I'm in the Keys. 2, I'm getting ready to turn west, southwest. So no more direct southbound or southeast, turning west. Making my turn toward Key West. Alrighty, let's go get a drink. Well, there's some more of that beautiful aqua water. This is Tavernier Creek, somewhere between Tavernier, Florida, Key Largo, and Islamorada. Gosh, it's gorgeous. Wow. Well, how about a beautiful, quiet Sunday afternoon from the Keys. I'm at Islamorada, and look how tranquil this water is. It's like a lake. It's unbelievable. If my darn wrists weren't torn up, I would rent a jet ski and just go out and just hammer this area, because man, it's so slick. You could ride a jet ski 80 miles an hour out there. Beautiful. Kind of cool, overcast. It's probably in the low 70s. It feels really nice. I'm so blessed to be here. I'm so grateful, Lord. Really, truly am. And just to think, my body and my bike brought me here. Jet skis. Maybe next time. Well, good Monday morning from the Keys. Look at my beautiful view this morning. Man, I'm telling you, I am so blessed. So that's the sound side, or I guess it's the sound. And this is ocean side. And look how much traffic. There has been a steady flow of traffic since I've been on the road this morning. I've been on the road about 45 minutes, and about 5:45. It's just been heavy all morning. Beautiful morning. I've got a tailwind, an actual tailwind, and it is amazing. I'm so grateful. Alright, the plan today is to get to Big Pine Key and then set up for Key West tomorrow. Later. Well, I made it to Marathon. And coincidentally, I guess I have about 26 miles left in my day. Didn't think about that. Well, I'm going to take you along with me and a portion of the 7 Mile Bridge. You can't even see the end of it, it's so long. All right, putting it away. Look at the beautiful variations in color. A good still morning. Still just, it's only 10:30. I made the Big Pine Key in about 4 hours. It's flying this morning, man. Had the tailwind behind me. There are times on this bridge I was doing 17, 18 miles an hour in the flats. That's flying with as heavy as my bike is. I'll take that anytime. Let me show you around. So this looks like it's one of the only towns on the Keys that's kind of oriented north to south. So I'll turn north in a second, go through the little town. Staying at the Big Pine Key Hotel. Easy to remember that. There's the official welcome sign. I'm gonna get into town, go by the bike shop and see what they think about this rear tire. It's getting really bald. And I've got 32 miles basically into Key West tomorrow. I don't want to have a flat on the way. I'd like to go ahead and just hit it hard. So let's see what they say. Well, this is the bay at Big Pine Key. Right over there, I find it interesting. The name of that key is No Name Key. I guess I couldn't think of anybody to name it after. But I wanted to show you. You can see on the distance, or in the distance. I think you can see it. It's a 7 Mile Bridge that I came over earlier. Well, guys, I'm basically 30 miles from Key West. Isn't that unbelievable? 30 miles. It's not like when I was on top of Whitecap Mountain and was looking out across the next 60 miles of the 100-mile wilderness, and you could see Katahdin off in the distance. But boy, it is nice to know that you have a destination in sight and you'll be there soon. I tell you, I made great time this morning, so I should be able to hit it in 2.5 hours or so in the morning if same conditions exist. Plan on spending a good portion of the day just kind of tooling around Key West. I think I want to go to the Ernest Hemingway home. And I believe there's a Harry Truman Museum there. Interestingly, since Truman was from Missouri, famously. But anyway, there is a Harry Truman Museum there. I'll do some other things there. You know, I've got to get my bike over to the bike shop so they can go ahead and pack it up and get it sent back. I just now left the post office and sent most of my camping gear back, because obviously I'm not going to spend the night in the woods tonight. So that's all gone back, and I sent back a few other little smaller items, but I basically pared my weight down now to just the bare necessities. Bike weighs about half what it did, which is actually kind of nice. I haven't really shown that much of the bike. I probably should have shown a better example of it when I still have my seat bag on. But that's the Priority 600X, and has brought me about 1,500 miles with about 30 more to go. I stopped at a bike shop today and let them take a look at the rear tire to see if they thought it needed to be replaced, because it is getting slick. And he said, no, he said, I think you've got 30 more miles in it. I bought another tube, so I've got 2 tubes now just in case. You know, if I have a flat, I'll have another tube to fix another one if I have it, but hopefully it won't be an issue. And then I'll just scoot on over there, but just in case. I'm going to spend the afternoon here in this park. This is the, Key Pine, I'm sorry, Big Pine Key City Park. It's really nice. Alrighty, putting it away. Well, good morning from the trail. You can probably hear the jet in the background. There's a naval air station nearby. I'm about 5.5 miles from Key West. That may be the last little village that I pass through until I get to Key West. I'll keep you with me when I get there. There we go, we're in Key West. 4 more miles to the buoy. Alright, follow along with me. There it is. The big buoy denoting the southernmost point in the continental U.S. Which is officially the end of my journey. I'll go over there and get my pic made and finish my video. Well, this is busy kind of downtown Key West. This is Duval Street. A lot of shops and restaurants along here. Key West is much larger than I thought. Of course, I should have realized it's pretty large. I mean, it's got an international airport for crying out loud. But yeah, it's a good sized little town. I think it's kind of similar to Gastonia, maybe size-wise. I dropped my bike off at the bike shop, and they're going to package it up and send it home. Excuse me, guys. It's a very international town. There are all accents from all over. I should have expected that, of course. Okay, I'm going to go get some ice cream, I think. Just chill out for a while, visit some other sections of the city. I'm going to get an Uber or a taxi on out to the airport and get ready for my flight. Well, if you could see about 30 miles across the ocean, you'd see Cuba. We're that close. We can't see it. This is where I'm going to wrap things up. I'll try to get this video edited on the plane and get it posted tonight. It's been an interesting 1,410 mile or so journey. I've really enjoyed seeing spots of Florida that I'd never seen before. Looking forward maybe to getting the family back down here sometime. I'd like to fly the family into the Keys and spend a good long week here. I gotta say, compared to the Outer Banks, the Keys are a lot busier. Wow, from the time you get on at Key Largo until the time you get on down to Key West, traffic is just bumper to bumper all the time. I was expecting it to be pretty remote, and indeed, of course it is. I mean, you have some sections where you'll go 6 or 7 miles before you get into a community, but it's not like the Outer Banks where, you know, once you leave Nag's Head, gosh, it's 28, 29 miles until you get to Rodanthe, Salvo, and Waves, and then from there, you know, you've got Frisco and Avon and Buxton and all those other little communities that are so isolated. Keys aren't like that. I'm surprised. And as I said earlier, I think I said this earlier, Key West is a much more busy, bustling city than I ever expected. Much larger city. So, you live and learn. So I'll get all this packed up, thanking the Lord that He's brought me here safely. Looking forward to sharing my experiences with others, and gosh, just reminding myself of how beautiful the world is and how much God loves me through it.